Здравствуйте. Доброе утро. Здраво желаю. Звание 39 день. Прошу прощения. Вы говорите по-русски? Нет? Простите, пожалуйста. Hi everyone, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher Realm. And today is day 39 on the free-to-play series. And I apologize to anybody who doesn't speak or understand Russian, and I was just greeting any that do. So, as I said, today is day 39. And on day 39 comes one of the most dreaded stages of Tide. You actually have to do something with correct timing to complete this stage. Okay? So I'm way above the battle power. It obviously will help. However, if you don't time this right, it doesn't matter. We're going to get right into this Aracha fight right here. This is a disgusting thing to figure out on your own. And shout out to Cold Brew Gaming months back. I watched a video of him and he had many attempts and he got it down and he kept the failed attempts in. I'm hoping to one shot this. So one thing I do want to bring to anyone's attention here, I'm going to show you the gear after, but some of these heroes don't have weapons. Some don't have a weapon in a chest, okay? But what's important to me is one healer, and that's Vortex. And for whatever reason, the boss doesn't kill immediately at all whoever's on this corner tile. So I tuck my one healer always up there, okay? No matter how well geared you are and how much over the battle power requirement you are, it's still going to wipe out your units on these platforms. And Luneria is naked, okay? She showed up to the wrong photo shoot. Or maybe she showed up to the right one and everyone else is mistaken. But anyways, all jocularity aside, fun and games are over. Let me show you the timing for Aracha. So this is your three tied talents. This drops an Oleg. So if someone's referring to you when you ask somewhere about your Oleg ultimate, they mean this. The timing is to use this Oleg ultimate when the other two have 1 second left on their cooldown. Okay? And you cannot slow this boss down. So when it says one here, I'm going to engage that ultimate. One, boom. So Oleg comes down and it kind of interrupts that boss from doing the first AoE blast. Okay? So now I'm going to fry her with fire and it kind of interrupts her or delays her next cast. Okay? But you'll see how my Vortex hasn't died yet. So, as I said, I can't guarantee that this is a one-shot victory because it's not an easy fight. She's here to murder you, and she does it very well. She doesn't appreciate people tickling her webs. The key, though, is, as I've discovered on my own account attempts on the main, is to try to kill these minions as soon as possible. That way, you have someone. Notice how there's no bleed on the boss yet? That's because Vladov over here, he's targeting those that are still left alive. And if you'll notice something as well, my Volca isn't able to target the boss. And I think that's because the way that the AI works in the game, that she can't get past the without her ultimate. So basically, I have to sit here and wait as people beat on the boss until Volca gets her ultimate up. But you'll notice that the rampage level is about to hit ×2. I'm kind of concerned, but I think I got this on the first try. Remember, this Oleg ultimate is the first one that you drop when there's 1 second left on the cooldown for these other two. And you can't slow the boss's walk up. You can't CC her at all. No slows. Otherwise, it'll mess up that timing. So you'll notice here that my Volca's now got that end of bleed. It's on the boss. So I'm fairly certain that's the end of it because of where I put my Vortex. He's going to keep Oleg alive, to my knowledge, long enough so that, oh, maybe not. We'll find out. But this is why I bring Volca to this fight. This debuff right there, it's a minus 30% damage. Okay? And the other obvious reason of wanting to keep your healer alive is you're seeing how my people are able to sustain. They're not dead. Might not do this though. I would really hope that she was already dead, obviously, because now my Valkyrie's done her res. But having Vladov or a bleed hero, and you could try it with Cuke as well, a poison, it really hurts the boss, okay? But the most important thing about this is your timing. You got to make sure that these two other ultimates have that 1 second left before you can use them. Then you use your Oleg ultimate. And it really can be that easy. Yes, I have I think 10% or 20% over the suggested battle power. but have naked heroes in there as well. It doesn't matter if you were 3 million above the suggested battle power. This 115 is all about timing when you drop that first ultimate to interrupt her first obliteration or whatever her ability is. I don't know, but Aracha's a good looking lady, but she comes out pretty pissy when you tickle her webs, as I said. So, anyways, I will show you what the people are wearing because 116 and 117 now, like I'll just run right through it. So, as I said, you have a naked hero in Luneria. Okay, it's all about battle power, and if there's a boss fight, it's all about timing and battle power. As long as you're one battle power above what it says you should have, you will clear that wave, whatever it is, unless there's a boss fight mechanic. Okay, so again, like I had Idril in there. Idril's got no weapon. All right, and then Raiden. Raiden has no weapon because I don't have weapons, but like I'm just showing you. You know, Allura's in there, no weapon, no chest. It's not about what they're wearing. Kai was in there, no weapon. It's just about having the battle power above. So I'm going to show you now stage 116 just for the fun of it. Okay, so to my knowledge, this should be like there'll be nobody left alive as soon as I finish with like the third ultimate. It'll be like 10 minions left. I can't recall. It's been a few months since I've been in here. So you'll notice again, like they want 3.8 million battle power. I have, 20% above that with naked heroes. Okay. Always remember this hero here. She showed up for the porn shoot here in Luneria. She's not wearing anything. Okay. Allura, you saw she wasn't wearing much of weaponry or whatever. So, by the way, these two-hander guys, they hurt. They actually do big damage. If you're like close to the battle power suggestion, they'll kill your tanks. Okay. So as you're looking over here, you see that I already had a death, and Valkyria resed my, I think that was Abomination. But when you're this far above on the battle power, to my knowledge, like this pack right here should die, no problem. Okay. And I remember back months ago, this one other fellow and I, we both started on the same day. We were both progressing similar in the same rate, and we both kind of got stuck on these waves here. And it was these two-handed guys. Because you notice now that my defenders on the ground, they're all gone. If I put on like your ground units take less damage, they might survive. But I think you'll find that it's really not necessary, especially when you're that far above battle power. So I could have probably taken out some gear off. I could have made Idril naked, and I could have made Kai naked. As long as you're above that battle power by like even if it's only 10,000, you're going to be okay. You just want to try to make sure if you can't kill them all before this rampage level increases, there's not many left. Okay, so that's Tide Wave 115. Again, when you use this first ultimate icon here, that's your Oleg ultimate as a Tide skill, a Tide ultimate, okay? You have to wait until Aracha's almost, where this trap is. But the real easy way to do it is to look at the other two, the fire and the whatever, the laser beam thing. When they have the 1 second left, you hit you cast your Oleg ultimate, and you should be able to take care of that Aracha boss, especially if you tuck one healer in that top left corner. Doesn't work in the bottom right, or bottom left, sorry. It works in that top left one where you saw my vortex. Bear that in mind. It might not work well for you. I did one practice run before I did this video, and it went flawless. And then I did it again, and it went flawless. Okay, positioning more important than battle power, only for the boss fight stages. So let's take a quick look at the Oracle trial here, just for the fun of it, because I did some today. I'm going to do a bunch again, but I think I got this one. I don't see this Duster or Dracon or people in the last day coming back for 14,000 points. Maybe Ozier's waiting to snipe me. I don't know, but if they are, I've got all kinds of stamina and all kinds of diamonds that I'll pump right into that. And I wanted to show you something else that I forgot about. So my favorite Oracle trial after AMR is coming tomorrow. That's Gear Raid 3. So I will probably spend the first 4 days of all the resources that the game gives me, anything I get from Void Rift, in Gear Raid 3. Not to win the Oracle trial, but I need those sets anyways. And I probably need to do some Gear Raid 1 as well. As you saw, I have no weapons for 18 heroes. It's not a good thing. You should always have at least 18 of each slot. That way you have fully geared tied heroes. You don't ever want to go look at a tide and be like, okay, I really need some powder today, but I'm below the battle power and I can't beat it. I'd like to be able to stay, 600,000 above for the rest of my career if I could, but they also recently nerfed the requirements like a month and a half ago or something. It used to be a lot tougher to get that battle power requirement for Tide 115. It's just a quick upload. I hope that helps you guys because, it's really nice to be able to just breeze through content that's giving decent rewards. Like a legendary skill stone here, I think. So, like something like that, you can put it on whoever you want, obviously, but these are rare, man. I've already run through, I don't know, like 16, I think, in total. They're not going to come anymore. It's going to be very rare unless I get lucky from, guild boss chest. I don't know who to put it on. So if you find yourself in that position as well, don't do it. Wait until reset and then decide, maybe you pull somebody. Okay. So you come into like your summon. I got a few. You know what? Let's for the fun of it. I highly doubt this will happen, but wouldn't that be amazing? Get a 1+1 on the video. No, it's probably not even a blue. Liam can do work for you if you need somebody who does constant and consistent applications of poison on high hit point targets. Liam can work, and he's a piercer, I believe, so he can work very well in Gear Raid 3 if you're struggling. This was New Name playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms. Take care, everyone. Paka paka.